It's truly important to build a relationship with yourself, a healthy one where you like yourself. It's easy to find validation in what other people think of you, and you may be the best person on the planet, and I have no doubts about that. But what do you think about yourself? That's the most important thing.
Energy made this one.
I be doing weird shit when I'm alone. Bitch give me head like she fell asleep on the phone. I know I might end up dead, cause I've been living wrong, bro. Ain't no pop star, but it's Drake singing songs. Yeah, this is more of my speed. Bitch give me head till her fucking guns bleed. I know I'm going fed if a nigga touch me. See some money on his head, trace him with a beam.
What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaeda. Today we are continuing with a little series called 23 Days of Love, where I talk about something I love every single day until August 22nd, 2020, which happens to be my 23rd birthday. Today is day 4. On days 1, 2, and 3, we talked about therapy, dogs, and graphic tees. 3 things that I love fondly. Today we're going to be talking about something else random. It's something that I think a lot of you can relate to, seeing that a lot of us had no choice for the past 5 months, which is being alone. I love being alone. It's one of my favorite things in the world. It's one of my callings in life. Being alone is healing. Being alone is very centering. You get to be face to face with yourself and say, what do you need? Personally, I am an introvert. More so I recharge more when I'm by myself. I didn't always take being alone so seriously. I spent a lot of time alone in my teenage years, and I didn't really appreciate it. I always thought that I needed to have friends around at all times. When I was alone, it was like, man, I miss my friends. Like, I want to be back with them. I can't live this life, this lonely life. I can't do it. And because I didn't appreciate being alone so much, it was hard to take that time to recharge and be alone. I didn't take being alone as such a blessing until like college. I was away from home. I was away from my mother. I was away from my friends from like high school and before that and all that. I was truly alone, and it was scary at first. It always is. I mean, I didn't go to school very far, but I was still living on campus. I never lived anywhere but home before, so that was difficult. But there is power in being alone, and I started to appreciate that. I started to find more things about myself that I would have never known if I was like trying to be with people all the time. You can't learn anything from being alone if you don't let yourself enjoy that time. If you spend most of your time alone and you feel terrible and like, oh, I want to be with people, if you're thinking about that the whole time, you can't really take advantage of being alone. Just like any type of healing, you have to allow it to heal you, because there's plenty of ways to resist healing that you don't even realize. You can't learn if you don't want to be taught. And learning isn't just about being told something and now you know it. It's like applying it and putting that knowledge into your life. I mean, that's truly what learning is all about. When you truly let your mind go when you're alone, you're like, what do I like? What do I want to do? Falling back to my first video about therapy, find out what you like. You may not realize you like something until you're alone. You look at it and you're like, wait, I'm interested in this thing. Let me take a look. Have a relationship with yourself. This sounds so simple and so stupid, but it's truly important to build a relationship with yourself, a healthy one where you like yourself. It's easy to find validation in what other people think of you, and you may be the best person on the planet, and I have no doubts about that, but what do you think about yourself? That's the most important thing. I personally spent a lot of time trying to get validation from my friends and like what they thought of me, and that did not help me grow at all. You need to love yourself for yourself. Very important. When you're learning about yourself and you're learning how to love yourself, you really have to know the difference between what you love about yourself based off of what other people think and what you love about yourself based on, like, if everybody was wiped from the planet, this one thing is true about me that I love. These are all things that you can learn when you spend time with yourself. What else do I do when I'm alone? I'm only mentioning some of the stuff I do in public because when I'm private,
I be doing weird shit when I'm alone.
Before Corona ruined our lives, I took myself to the movies for the first time, and it was great. I didn't even think about it. I just up and went because I was like, I need this for me. What did I go see? I went to go see The Joker. It was a really good film. Very good. 10 out of 10. Did Joaquin win an Oscar for that? I don't know. Did the Oscars happen? I don't know. Any time that I spend by myself, I value. Even if I'm on my way somewhere and I'm just, by myself, chilling on a train platform, like, that's a good time with myself. Let your mind go and let your heart take care of you. All it wants to do is to keep beating for you. So take care of it by spending time alone. Take yourself out on dates. Take yourself for walks. This really calls back to therapy. my first video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it right here. And when I spend time alone, I also like to keep off of social media because that is just, you know, a form of letting people into your life through your phone. When you spend time alone, truly try to be alone. When you let go of those influences, you're allowing your brain to complete. Now, I'm no psychiatrist or doctor of any kind, but I've discovered for myself that when I spend time on social media, when I spend time like reading other people's words and stuff, like I don't allow my brain to complete a thought, so it kind of just like skips over itself. Like I think something and then I like cut that off because something else came into my brain space and I forget that last thought, and then I'm onto this new one, and now they're both like stitched together because I have thought the first thought and then the second thought came in, so now it's like all together it's like it doesn't even make sense. And that's where overthinking comes from for me. That's how I have observed it. Basically, to me, overthinking is literally thinking a thought over a thought over a thought over a thought without thinking any of those thoughts through. Again, I'm not a doctor, so when I'm off social media, I allow myself to complete a thought all the way through. And that's really healing because my brain is allowed to untangle. And to be quite honest, I'm more confident in myself because I'm like, okay, like I thought that through. I already know the end result, so I can leave that alone. Now I can move on to the next thing. So that's why I value that time. Remember that being alone is important. And when you are alone, which I hope you are, like I hope you're not hanging out with too many friends, check in with yourself in that moment when you're alone and be like, what's on your mind? Let yourself go. You'll thank yourself later. If you're an extrovert and you recharge around people, and boo-boo do you. Even for y'all, you can discover so much about yourself when you're alone. Alright, well that ain't much, but that's all I gotta say on being alone. I'm alone right now. Technically, I have this with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep up with this series, you can give my channel a subscribe down below somewhere. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Is that a whoa?